Hey guys, how's it going? Mega Gears here. So I thought I'd do a brief thoughts discussion on comics, what makes a good comic or a successful comic. I had to really think about this for a while because on Twitter, I was actually giving a guy a compliment because he does really good stuff. I think his name is Kyle something. I'll put his information in the information box down below the video, and you can check him out for yourself. He does really cool stuff. But I was basically saying this is what real comics should look like. Now, I'm not trying to go attack the guy who disagreed with me because I don't want to be that person to do make angry, mad videos about him. But it did make me kind of think for a little bit. Some of the things he said, I didn't really agree with what he was talking about. But it kind of made me think of what he had mentioned about, well, does it have panels? Does it have writing? Does it have art? Well, then that makes it a comic. And I'm like, well, yeah, it's loosely defined on what a comic should be, but I kind of had to start thinking, okay, what made a good comic? Let's look at some Watchmen or Mr. Miracle or even older stuff like, let's say, stuff with Dave Stevens or, a lot of really good successful comics, old ones and new ones, and pulp comics. What made them work? You can have good art, but if it doesn't work with sequential storytelling, it can be distracting and hard to follow. It's kind of hard to explain until you've read one that's hard to follow, and you can start to feel like there's action going on, but you're having trouble understanding who's who and where are they coming from, the left side off the panel, the right side, and you get mixed up and you just see stuff going on, but it's just confusing. It's like those action movies that are horribly choreographed, and you just see things going on, you're like, I don't know what's going on. I see explosions, I see cool stuff, but I'm lost. So it's kind of something I started thinking about. I was like, okay, well, what makes a good comic? Well, this is all my opinions. So I know somebody's going to try to correct me and stuff and, be critical. But whatever, I don't mind. It would be something that would have to exactly have sequential storytelling. The art would have to fit the book. There's some art that I'll see, I'm like, this is really good. It doesn't fit the tone of this book. Or it just doesn't quite match up with what's going on. You wouldn't have something that's looks really good for animation, kind of less detailed, with something that's a dark noir crime novel. You wouldn't have something like that. You wouldn't have something that's really highly detailed for something that's for a younger audience. You see what I'm saying? So the art would have to match with what's going on. The panel layout should be easier to follow. It shouldn't be a mess trying to figure out, okay, are we going to left to right, or is this going across the 2 pages? I've had stuff like that where I'm reading 1 page and I'm like, I'm lost. And then you realize, oh, this is supposed to be 2 pages, and you read all the way across. Things like that makes a comic better. So yeah, it's just kind of something I thought about because there's comics that are coming out. I'm not gonna state the publishers and all that type of stuff because everybody knows, and I don't want to give them any more advertisement and promotion than they already have. But check out some other books like Xenozoic Tales. I'll put that in the description. It's Xezoizc. It's by Mark Schultz, not Charles Schultz, the Peanuts guy, but not the Charlie Brown Peanuts comics, but Mark Schultz. Really good artist. So he's got some good stuff. I picked up the collection of his 14 issues and some other stuff. There's a lot of cool indie stuff. Mitch Breitweiser, hopefully I'm saying it right, the Red Rooster guy, he's doing some indie books and a couple other things. He's doing his own publication type company, own indie stuff, starting from scratch, all on his own. It looks really cool, like the art and just the whole plot synopsis that he's done and the whole world building that he's hoping to accomplish with this. Really good stuff. But yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next.